All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for HunterxHunter, episode 116. Oh boy.
And in this one, I think we're gonna get
You get some Gon going full Gon, you know.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. I've been really kind of sitting on Gon as a character, I think, just because Killua has had such incredible development.
He has.
But this is really probably Gon's moment to like really shine or not shine. Like Shadow as a character.
Shine, but with like the negative lighting filter, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I can't really hold back the hype in it, but the main thing that I'm actually more excited about is not some kind of like Gon explodes in rage and takes Neferpitou's head through a wall into like into the grounds of the palace or whatever, but more so the conversation.
Exactly. And the conversation is right. It's not whether or not he will be able to beat her, it's how he will decide to go about fighting her. Will he care about Kamugi and all that stuff?
In some ways I don't even care about the conclusion of the fight, because on some level I don't think HunterxHunter is going to subvert expectations so much as actually killing Gon. So that's the thing. That's the thing, though. I think that if they have any point where they want to have the story go so far to not really just damaging Gon, but like exposing Gon, because I feel like up until this point in the series, we've had many points where Gon has displayed this kind of off nature about him. Like he's a very plucky, positive, good-hearted person, but he has these moments where you're just like, what's that?
Right.
What's that?
Yeah, it's kind of taking the trope of the fearless main character and taking it to the logical extreme in the both the good and the bad.
Exactly. So I think this is just going to be an opportunity to kind of pull back the curtain and see what's really going on inside Gon's head. And that sounds like a lot of fun. All the other things going on have kind of maintained the status quo for the most part, because they're really taking this at a snail's crawl, so to speak, as to kind of exposing the little details going on inside each character's head and stuff.
Gameplay kind of slows down once you go into combat.
Right.
After you roll for initiative, you can spend a lot there.
That's a classic thing with anyone that plays a tabletop RPG is, once combat starts, all right, there's going to be a lot of decision making, there's going to be a lot of slow kind of methodical thinking, and
you try and do your best to keep the flow of everything moving, and be tense and all that stuff, but
DM's got to reference the books every once in a while. You know how it goes. But guys, this is going to be awesome, so without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Yes.
Yuppie. You got this? This is some serious recap here. Okay. I hate that they censor the middle finger.
I know.
The funny thing is that, catching him is the right thing for Yuppie to do, but it's also the thing that will help Knuckle the most, because it will keep him from running out of range, so that it'll keep ticking away. Is it just going to be a game of predicting the other person's moves and then reacting properly?
It's tag at this point.
It's playing tag, yes, exactly! Oh... I love that we have characters like Melioron in this story. Having their very specific thing. Yeah.
It's really too bad he wasn't able to get, some other part of Yuppie.
Sure. I wonder if it actually restricts his evolution stuff, his transformations in that area. Because it's negative matter or something.
But if he managed to get his neck, would he just die?
Who knows?
I mean, I guess not, because Killua's eye got taken away and he was still fine.
Yeah.
But, like, would he not be able to talk or breathe? Like,
Yeah. Wow. They're really wanting to make sure we keep track of all the kind of important, emotional, plot-heavy beats.
For...
Yeah.
Right, because right now, Gon and Killua are...
Yep. I feel like they're really kind of blue-balling us right now with the recap because we just
They know what we want to see right now.
They know what we want to see.
Hold on.
Let's make sure you know what's going on in context.
Yeah. What's going on? So what's goning on? Yeah. But they're saving Gon and Killua.
Here we go.
Okay. And then opening.
Yep. Classic.
That way, by the time we actually get to the part that we're wanting to get to, it's like 5 minutes into the episode,
You just try again.
They show Kite at the "You Just Try Again" part.
It's crazy to think how many Chimera ants are dead. Just like named Chimera ants.
Yep.
Just dead.
Yep.
I feel like Tagashi would be a fun DM. Like, I'd love to roll a character in one of his worlds. That would be fun.
I get the feeling he'd homebrew everything.
That's the thing, though. I think he would be fun. Like, I get the joke, yes, but... Oh.
Okay.
Oh, with the light cracking in the symbolism. Oh.
It's almost like Gon is losing all semblance of sanity. I'm so clever.
Showing not his face, but Killa's. I gotta say, I feel like we're witnessing in this arc the visual upgrade of HunterxHunter over the time since we've started the show. Like, there's a lot of moments.
Oh,
like we see Dr. Blythe here, and that's just a lot of things, going on. The lighting and the aura coming off it and stuff. Okay. Oh, these drums! Oh my gosh! And the turn. Oh, Gon! Yeah! Whoa! Oh.
Nope.
Of course. She hasn't met many humans. Whoa. Whoa! To get Kite back from you!
Yeah.
Whoa!
He's still deceiving himself, I see.
Whoa.
She's just... Right.
Whoa. And that's the ignoring of Gon that's gonna piss him off even more. And she's not saying that out loud.
Right.
So it looks to her that she's just kind of...
But Killua's cluing in.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Yeah.
And that person there is a human.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or maybe the more obvious thing of what's right behind her.
Right, but they don't know exactly what it is. Protecting a child, yeah. Whoa!
Oh, boy. Yeah.
It's like training in a way.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Specifically so that you would think for yourself.
Yep, yep. Gon was just giving into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. That was so good. Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh. It does look like she could be torturing him if Gon is so warped in his perspective.
Oh,
yeah, it looks like he's trying to protect Komugi from her.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, it's so cold. Like his voice doesn't have anger.
Oh, yeah.
Just it's matter of fact. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like she's offering herself.
Yeah.
Like at his
Surrender,
mercy.
basically.
Yeah. The open palms,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like
requesting. Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, guys.
That was what Melioran did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been doing some really cool sound things in this whole sequence.
Oh yeah.
This is
How is Gon gonna respond to that?
I don't think he understands fully.
Oh, I think he does.
Well, no, I think he can't rectify it with what he believes in his mind. Whoa!
Oh boy!
Oh my god!
Oh boy!
Killua? Oh! He won't fight her like this.
Oh boy! Yeah.
Whoa! Yeah. I like the voice acting of Zeno. It's really good.
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Killua!
Because Neferpitou actively stayed here instead of going with the king.
Killua's so freaking smart.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He makes these little leaps in logic, but he's doing it based on probability. And it's just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, Komugi is like like her whole stomach is open.
Oh yeah.
Like her organs are probably like either destroyed or be in the state of repair.
Oh, you think the information would have a negative effect on Gon? Are you sure?
Oh, he's gone. Oh, that's unexpected.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She is begging you.
Whoa. This changes everything. This changes everything.
But will it? But will it?
Right, like I meant for us, but like for Gon?
Save what? Not save who?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Killua, try to divert the conversation. Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
that's
wow.
genius.
That's not even...
It's like line art. It's like scratches on his...
Because then he's going to say, well, do you think you didn't take that away from me? Like...
This is going to get good.
Yeah,
oh my God. This is going to be so intense.
Yeah.
Oh. Gon doesn't care about the king. He doesn't care about any of that.
See, now here's the thing. That could potentially also mean fixing Kite if that's within her power.
Yeah.
But this is where Gon is probably going to realize
wait. Why do they focus on that?
Oh, the darkness.
Oh. What is this? Is he about to start crying, or...
I don't know.
That sounds like the breaking down of someone emotionally. Oh, buddy.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh! Holy crap! Oh, buddy! Oh, be careful, Killua. Be careful. Be careful. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh. Wow.
Well, you haven't asked her yet. Oh, boy.
Oh my God. Oh. Proof. Proof. Yeah. Oh, here it is. It's just this whole thing. It doesn't make sense. Oh, Jesus. Gon. This is so beautiful. This is so perfect.
I mean, you haven't asked her yet, like, whether she can bring Kite back, so...
Oh. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, shh. No. Come on. No. No.
Here it comes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, please, don't get too close. Careful, buddy, careful. Oh, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is it. This is it.
Yeah.
You can feel the actual, like, fraying of the strings that hold together their friendship. Like, it's... Oh, no. No.
That shot.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
You have one. Yeah.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa. If this actually goes through.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to have Killua take Komugi and be like... He's going to have Killua, like, use Komugi as leverage.
I would not be surprised.
I would not be surprised if that's what they end up doing. Oh my god, this could...
If Killua actually
agrees, you know. Yeah. Oh, with the wind. And she has to trust Gon in some ways to turn her back on him. Or wait, will she not? She doesn't need to. She
probably doesn't need to because...
Oh, wait. Killua left?
Gone. Yep.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like the weight of it, like the actual like gravity of it just felt like it was pressing on my soul. Holy crap.
Okay.
An hour. That's a lot of time.
Oh yeah.
A lot can happen in an hour.
Yeah, in combat, an hour is an eternity.
What is that? Like 6 seconds per round, right?
Well, yeah, in D&D it's 6 seconds per round, so 10 rounds per minute. So that's 600 rounds.
Yeah. Holy crap.
You're essentially out of the fight.
I think Gon's gonna keep his promise, though.
Yeah.
I think he has enough, like, just simple-minded determination. Oh, that was the pose.
Yeah.
That was the pose.
Yeah, it was.
Oh. Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. But this is a clever way also to expedite the other parts of the story.
Because now they don't need to spend time on Gon.
Yeah, and then Killwa's going to go with another...
I don't know.
Like, he's probably going to go to someone else. Oh, a Kalgo. Brilliant.
Or maybe help them with Yuppie.
He would be pretty helpful with Yuppie, yeah. HunterxHunter, guys.
All right. Yeah.
It was such a perfect scene.
That was it was.
Can we just talk about first off? There was a like a sequence of Gon repetitively going back and forth, trying to like understand this whole thing,
or trying to basically argue away the part of him that's saying, yes, I need to value life.
Exactly. He kept trying to like shove it down. Yeah. But it kept, you notice it was a thing of him like sitting down or like falling back, staggering back, and then getting back up and then staggering back. And it was so good because it was like Gon can't fully let go of his humanity. Like he's so angry, so hurt by what she did. That it's the perfect contradiction. It's like, no, you violated another human being. You have no right to do a good thing after that. Right. That doesn't...
Or at least I have no reason to believe you that you're actually doing a good thing. You know?
Right, exactly. Yeah. And yet, like, Neferpitou, I think that this is something that also needs to be said, is there was so much characterization for Neferpitou just in the few actions that she did.
Absolutely.
That, like, I feel like that elevated her either just a little bit above or right at Shia LaBeouf's level. Like, I would say right at, probably for a safe estimation. But it's like
that was some good stuff. Ugh.
So let's get the Neferpitou stuff out of the way really quickly. She values the king more than anything. More than anything. So by extent, anything
the king cares about,
anything the king cares about, she has an equal an equal compassion and heart for. Right. And I think that's a really big thing for her, is that we see a real lack of that in Shia LaBeouf. He is probably the most cold of all the Chimera ants. Yuppie Yuppie is neutral. Yuppie is kind of like, I'm a loyal dog. I do.
You say go, I go. You say jump, I say how high.
Exactly. And Neferpitou thinks about the heart of the king. Like it's something where compassion and empathy and like almost a I would say like a mother's kind of like the connection to kind of the maternal look of her, like protecting the weaker one behind her, I thought was perfect. And and I misread it towards the end where I was like, well, it's going to be weird for her to turn around. And it's like, no, that's the thing. She will never leave this pose. Her and Gon are going to have this perfect staring competition for an hour as she focuses all of that. And that's so trusting that she realizes that if he wanted to kill her, he could at any second. And it's something where the perfect act of true love is laying down your life for someone else. And I feel like because
putting someone else's needs above your own.
Yes, and I think because Neferpitou is doing this, she almost has to die. It's going to be sad. And that's the thing, is I feel like they're going to make us feel for this Chimera ant more than probably most others.
And the thing is, it'll be doubly or triply so because it's this Chimera Ant, right? The one that killed Kite,
the one that started this whole emotional journey for Gon.
Exactly, right? The one that put Gon through all this pain, and then the other side to it is going to be that she's probably going to die at Gon's hand.
Yeah,
and it's probably going to be after she restores Kite if she can, or when she says, "I tried, I can't." He is dead.
It's going to be like an execution.
Yep.
It's going to be no mercy, not a shred of humanity at that point. Gon right here is teetering. It's a great kind of thing to show him kind of stumbling as he's actually physically off balance, because internally he's off balance.
Oh yeah.
And there's so many visual metaphors to showcase that, with the cracks in the ceiling, bringing in the little bits of light, showing that there's a frayed, broken aspect to Gon, but also there's just enough light coming through that he's able to hold on to, I would say, the better parts of himself just enough.
Well, here's one of the other things that I noticed that I thought was cool.
Yeah.
On both sides, you had a white-haired person trying to tend to the gaping wound and hurt of someone that they cared about.
Well said. Well said.
Komugi has white hair too, but
Yeah, but it still works. It still works. It's something where the care that they both have for their respective party, Killua for Gon and Neferpitou for Komugi, we're starting to notice this more and more with Killua and Gon, is less and less about actually what Gon has done, but it's who they are. Think about it that way.
Okay.
And that the reason why Neferpitou cares for Komugi is not because of anything Komugi has done, but it's about who she is in connection to the king.
Who she is to the king, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is that the reason why Killua cares for Gon is, we're starting to notice this more and more, is less and less about actually what Gon...
Or who Gon is and more about what Gon did.
No, less and less about what Gon does now, because all that stuff was so far in the past.
Oh.
More and more so about who he is. And the thing is that who Gon is right now is changing. It is now being exposed. It's the things of where the unequal aspects of the relationship are fully evident. It's the kind of thing where Gon is so closed off to anything Killua's saying. It's perfect. It's the kind of thing that happens when you delve deep into the darkness of hatred, basically.
Right. And it makes for great conflict and great storytelling. But great friendship... not quite so much.
Killua leaving could mean a million things.
Oh yeah, it could be him completely leaving the whole area.
Yeah,
it could be him going to help Ikalgo to make sure that his other friend's okay.
It could be him literally running to go grab Zeno. It could be him saying
it could be him going to Zeno and being like, all right, pops, or no, Zeno already kind of left, but
yes, and it also could be. Well, I meant potentially catch up to Zeno. I don't think he could, but
maybe.
But it could also be just I'm done. I leave. Gon has officially said, I don't want you. I don't need you. Why are you even here? Basically, basically. It's also the thing of maybe Killua has a plan. He realizes, I know Gon. He will wait the hour. Gon, when he promises something, that's the thing.
Right. He's Gon's reliable, so he is going to wait the hour. Okay, so I have an hour. I have an hour to help out and maybe make it so that other people don't die.
What can Killua do in an hour's time?
Well, he can save Ikalgo.
I think he can
make the whole Ikalgo mission go great. He can meet back up with Melioron.
Well, wait, no. No one can meet up back with Melioron. Melioron meets up back with you.
Right, but he's going around, and Melioron will have to take a few breaths in an hour, over the course of an hour.
Well, but they don't have a way to instantly sense and communicate. So I think that he could bump into Melioron, and Melioron would be like, Killua! And he Killua! And Killua's like, wait, what? And he's like...
Or Melioron has, a cell phone or something, and he dials it, and Melioron is able to tell that it's ringing, but no one else can because he's holding his breath. And then he goes over somewhere.
They didn't bring radio wave stuff specifically because they thought that there was a way that someone could detect that in there.
Yes.
So, I am not going to even theorize what Kill was doing, go into much depth into it. I want to go
he's going to go assassin mode.
Yeah, he could be doing anything, but I want to go so hard into this scene because I think it was basically all the new stuff we got was within this scene. I think everything else was recap. So
I'm pretty sure.
So this scene has been built up to for a long time. Like, on some level, guys, I feel like this scene has actually been built up before the Chimera Ant.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because Gon had moments where he couldn't rectify, I would say, his current state with reality. And I think that this is something that's a very good thing for a kid growing up to experience.
Sure.
Is that on some level, your own internal belief system, your own internal thought process, methodology, and all that will not work in certain situations.
Right. And it's especially apropos considering the fact that you're taking a kid that's growing up, right? And learning all that stuff.
Yes.
And then also giving them all these supernatural abilities, right? That would make it more possible to assert their will over what's going on, more control over their circumstances. But to quote Fullmetal Alchemist, we're not gods. You know.
Yeah.
So
okay, when Gon had his questions, I almost want to get like a transcript of his dialogue.
Yeah, because they were... Whew.
There was some really interesting things that Gon, I would say, like, it came in waves, okay? Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay, before you go into that, though.
Okay.
This is how you use powers, especially when they're just general aura energy type stuff to contribute to your story, because it wasn't about whether one of them was going to die or not or whatever,
or what his power level was increasing to.
Exactly. It was something big, like, but the point was that it was showing the internal states of the characters, showing the rawest emotion that they could possibly have. And that is wonderful.
Yeah, it was Gon's eyes. And it was the aura coming off of him primarily.
Right.
There were moments I could tell that the sound design was being like put to the like umpteenth degree.
It was very intentional.
Yeah, there were breaths that Gon would take that were very intentional. There was different, I would say different, like, I don't know what this is called, but it's when basically they use not instruments to generate sounds.
Gotcha. Like little sound effect type stuff.
Yeah, little sound effect kind of foliage, or is it called foliage?
I don't think so.
No. Foley. Sound Foley, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. But the point is that there were little moments where they did that as Gon was having his moments, essentially. And not just the ones where actually his aura was being released. Right. Because those actually, I think the music and the strings took over. But there were other moments where it was silent. And they would have little
those lingering moments. They were
little bits there. As far as a way to utilize the pacing of what they're currently doing, they're currently like really slowing down the story. This is the kind of scene where you want to slow down as much as possible.
Yes, because you want to give this the proper focus and tension.
It's character based. The entire thing is character based. Like literally the plot of this scene
is 3 people stand around talking.
Yeah.
Some of them take a few steps.
And Neferpitou breaks her arm.
Right.
But other than that, this is an entirely character drama. Like the source of why this conflict exists even isn't plot related.
It has nothing to do with the actual fight that's going on. It's not about whether they can help defeat the king or whatever. Like when Komugi or when Neferpitou mentioned how important Komugi was to the king, and that if she died, then the king wouldn't be who he was anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Anyone else that's thinking we have to defeat the king could be like, oh, great, this is an opportunity.
Right.
I know the king's weakness.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'm killing you and I'm killing her. Right. If they wanted,
that would be that would be okay.
That would be what assassins would do.
Well, that would be what cold-hearted bastards would do. So this is the thing. This is the thing. No, because assassins have targets. Kamugi's not a target, and they're also not targeting the king either. So, yeah. It would be unprofessional. I really don't like that.
If it was someone that was after the king, I would say.
Yeah, but they're not. They're not though.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing that they're not.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Assassins after.
But I still think Komugi is in danger right now.
Oh yeah.
Not anything to do with actually whether or not it would hurt the king. Gon literally does not care about her. They were very intentional in trying to make the point that Gon has zero regard for Komugi.
Yeah, or it's like, it's so small it's basically zero. Like, he was willing to give Neferpitou the hour.
But that's nothing to do with Komugi. Yeah. That is all to do with that she will heal Kite. Like that, the minute she said, "I will do anything," that changed everything. Because I feel like before that, Gon was holding back because he didn't understand.
Yeah, exactly. It was just so foreign to him that this was
exactly.
happening.
If she had just said, this person is important to the king, I'm going to heal them, that's that, Gon would have attacked. Would have attacked.
Yeah.
But the minute she said, I will do anything, he's like, oh.
Anything.
Yeah, That's the thing. Gon wasn't even the one that asked about the anything. That was Killua. Yeah. And then he was like, Killua, I'm asking the questions. I was like, yo, guys, because this is not good.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Anytime someone says, here's a blank check, that's something to clarify. Like,
right. Are you
really
sure about that?
You are actually doing this, right? Because that's a pretty cool thing to get, especially from someone like Neferpitou that can do a lot of stuff, right? Like he could have said, okay, you're gonna
kill Kite, and you're gonna smash your face into the ground until you die.
Like, well, sure, or you're going to help us kill Yuppie.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like that's the kind of thing that Killua might have said.
Right.
No, but Gon will never.
Gon, of course, is nowhere in that headspace. And the fact that Killua even spoke, even for something that is very important, very helpful,
they also don't know
a good
who
question
Yuppie
to
is.
ask.
They don't even know the name of Yuppie. So yeah, that's.
Well, they know that there are 3 royal guard.
Yeah,
but
they don't.
Wait, don't they know?
No,
they don't actually know their names.
I don't think so. No.
Because they were able to. They were able to
know the king's name.
No. They know the king's name. The king doesn't know the king's name.
Well, okay, you're right.
Yeah,
they know
because they were able to pick off the 3, like pick who's going up against the 3 royal guard.
Oh, you're right. I'm stupid. Yeah. What the heck am I talking about? Yeah.
And that you're right, because they have Chimera ants helping them out. But
my bad, guys.
Right. But the point is, stuff that's very like this is a big deal right here. You don't just throw something like that away. And
well, the thing is, and I think this is actually a really good point to bring up, is that it was probably the only thing that she could have said to save her life. Yep. Not necessarily save her life, but more so save Komugi's life.
Right.
Because let's think about this. This is kind of interesting. We've always been talking about how they've really been focusing on kind of the humanity and the monster, basically the dark side of humanity and the light side of humanity, and it's a yin yang. It's a balanced thing, and
it's a gungi board. Yeah,
exactly. It's a gungi board. It's all just layered thick in the like with a double C thick in the Chimera ant arc. Like it's all there, and when you have her basically give the I will give my life, the opening of the palms.
Oh yeah.
And I love that you called out the Melioron bit. That was something that just it's so because poignant and beautiful.
And here's the thing: the fact that she was that she was essentially begging for not really her life, but the life of someone else. But she was literally on her hands and knees begging Gon, right? That's something that Gon probably would have found pretty satisfying if he had already punched her a few
half of her
dozen
into the
times.
Ground or something.
Right, exactly. But the fact that just happens out the gate, just immediately, and he's like, no,
you're not getting out of this that easily.
Yeah, exactly.
There was something about how Gon was struggling to almost. This is something I actually really liked. That I think is kind of a Star Wars reference.
Okay.
So, and it's not really a Star Wars movies reference. It's more of an EU thing. When the Sith basically channel their emotions for power, one of the things that they have to be able to do on some level, is not dwell on the emotions. They use the emotions to flare up the dark side. They basically let the emotions, they just tap into the emotions, and then the dark side is just there. It's just this raw, all right. Sometimes some authors go into it and stuff, but what they don't do is let just any emotion go wild. they'll be like, I'm going to tap into
Selective.
they're going to tap into my hatred here. I'm going to tap into fear, and they'll get very specific on it, and it'll do specific things. This is all hoobity ha whatever.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Gon had multiple powerful negative emotions running through him right there, and you could see and you could hear.
Oh yeah.
And every time that he wavered into the sorrow, like the pain,
Right,
the
exactly.
actual like
Right.
sad pain thing that's just plaguing him.
Right.
He tried to arrest himself back out of
into
that,
the
back
fury.
into the anger, the hatred.
Yeah.
And the voice acting,
Oh yeah.
the sound design accompanying the voice acting, the visuals.
Amazing.
With that, this is like the 11 out of 10 stuff that every story like wishes they could hit.
I can imagine how badly, like, when we started this show, people must have been like, so we have to wait, let's see, 2 episodes a week, we've got to wait like 58 weeks.
I think that this is a milestone episode, but it is not like the episode. I feel like this is the episode that begins everything.
Sure, like, well, yeah, because things certainly aren't going to be the same after this episode.
Right. It's kind of like, okay, now that this has begun, they'll probably segue to Killua perspective.
Right.
And we'll be like...
They do kind of need to answer that question of what he's doing
Well,
now.
yeah. But also that it's a clever way to CC two important characters in the story.
Yep, and we're not talking about Code Geass.
No. I mean, the 3 actually important characters, but have them all there, and no one's going to interfere with them.
Yep.
No one's going to attack them, or they're not going to attack each other.
Or at least if anyone does try to interfere, they will be in for a
Woe
rude
to
awakening.
them.
Yeah.
That will meet this dark like Avenger that is gone right now.
Yeah.
Like, guys, this is something that's really, really creative in Hunter x Hunter. They took a revenge story. They took a revenge story. One of the most simplistic, overused, I would say almost like tropey things, and they made it about saving people.
Right.
This is the thing. Because if Komugi wasn't built up in this story as being probably one of the most important characters of them all, like more so than even Gon or Killua,
at least in this arc.
At least in this arc, Komugi is huge. So
even though she's very short.
Yes, but with having her be the focal point of saving someone, like imagine if it had been, imagine if it had been a thing of where Komugi was like dead. Like Komugi died from the incident there.
Right.
And let's say the king literally can't accept that. And he's like, Neferpitou, you will die before this like I will acknowledge this girl's death. And Neferpitou literally is like, I'm gonna kill myself, literally just trying to save this girl, but he's like, I have to. And then Gon comes there and realizes, what are you doing? This girl's dead. Let her die. Like, that little twist would have changed it to not being about saving people, but about really the futility of this.
Right.
So him coming in there and having the literal choice of like, am I really about saving people? Because that's what she's about right now.
Yep.
I have to either violate why I came here.
Well, and here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Good.
It's that Gon wasn't really sure. He could believe her, but what reason does he have to believe her?
Probably, likely.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Yeah, that was so good. Like, he comes in, and his instinct is, you're gonna turn her into a monster like Kite, right? Totally makes sense.
Makes sense,
think that, right?
I would
He's
assume
like,
that
of
too.
course, this is how you did it to Kite. You have some, crazy creature that's doing, crazy, like...
He even flashed back to it.
Yeah,
I loved
exactly.
That was perfect.
It was wonderful. And then she says something completely different. In the way that Hunter x Hunter loves to flip the tables, it flipped the tables not on the audience, but on the character.
Yes.
And we all saw it coming, but Gon didn't see it coming. Right. And let's just say he was a little bit upset about it. Because he had already kind of written the ending to this story.
Oh, yeah.
In a very particular
20
way.
episodes ago.
Yeah, with
30 episodes
with some
ago.
very colorful adjectives and imagery. But that's not how it went. For all his power, he is still just I think he's still 12-year-old boy, or however old he is now.
Yeah.
But this is how it goes. And he has to basically say, okay, there's a chance, even if I think she's lying and I don't have a reason to believe her, there is a chance that she is actually trying to save this person.
This is something I really want to go back and look, because I feel like this scene has happened before. And not really exactly before.
Well, okay.
But something where Gon wanted something.
Well, there was the sulking about Hisoka, beating him and taking the badge, and he was under the tree.
Yes.
But that wasn't.
That was different.
Yeah, that was
what
very
I'm
different.
talking about is Gon. This is something that's interesting. Gon, I would say, if we were to describe his character simply, is he really only cares about himself. That is probably his only flaw. If we were to boil him down to the simplistic levels, he has a lot of positive things going for him. But I think the thing is that he has certain desires that he wants, and he just goes after them.
Sure, and
it's not selfish to want things.
It's not selfish to want things, and a lot of times,
but it's self-oriented.
Well, sure, but you could say that about anybody, because a lot of the times, no. But hear me out.
Okay.
Because a lot of the times, the things that would get him riled up is when he's caring about other people, even people that he doesn't know. It's the lack of caring that other people demonstrate, say for their subordinates or whatever. He would care about that, and while that is his own ideal and moral code and all that stuff that he's basically wanting other people to hold to, that's something that we all kind of do, right?
True, but I think it's different with Gon. The thing that I think that you're right. I think that the thing with Gon is that there's an additional value to it. Is that for some reason he values certain other people more than others. And it's not like he has a shit list where he basically is like, once you're on this, you're done. It's more that, it applies here. But I don't think that's generally how he goes. What I think it is that he has certain things that he probably, it's a kind of an idealism thing, but it's also self-oriented. That's why I want to focus on it. That there are parts of Gon that I would kind of contribute to a protagonist like Aang. Aang is kind of a hopeful, optimistic idealist. He has a very specific set of things that he kind of believes the world operates a specific way. Right. The thing is that Gon doesn't ignore kind of the way the world works. If anything, he operates in things in spite of the way the world works. But there are moments where you'll see him kind of just disregard others in the way that a more compassionate, I would say, what's the word for when you're not self-oriented, but when you're other-oriented? It's I would say compassionate, but it's more than that. It's sympathetic. I don't know.
Empathetic. I don't know.
I think it's empathy, but it's moments where Gon just kind of gets cold. He just has no empathy or sympathy for others, and it's just like, but I want this thing. Right. And I think that's what this is that it's a youthful. I'll be done here in a second. Is that it's a youthful side of him wanting something, and anyone that basically says, well, you don't deserve that. Like, why should you have that? He sees as an actual like who the hell do you think you are to deny me this?
Right, exactly. It's because you mentioned he's like Aang, and in all the ways of him being positive and all that stuff. Yes, absolutely. When it comes to his conflict resolution, however, he is an earthbender. Aang is more of an avoider, and so when he is in those dark places, and he would have those dark places occasionally, it's rare that you actually see him acting on it, because a lot of the times he's too timid, right?
Oh, wait,
but in
really?
The case, for Aang?
No, you're talking about Aang. Okay, I thought you were talking about Gon.
For Aang.
For Aang, yes.
But then for Gon, he is the Determinator. But he's a Determinator in every sense, right? When he has the negative sides, he is a Determinator about that too, right?
But I think that you're right. Like, sorry, keep going about the Determinator thing, but I just want to add this little thing in here. If he's a Determinator in all of it, I think he's been more becoming a true Determinator. And it's been his journey so far that's given him the confidence to be a true Determinator. Because there were moments where he doubted himself. There were moments where he kind of needed others in order to reassure him that, like, you've got this. Like underneath the tree. It was basically him sulking and just kind of being like...
Because the Determinator thing didn't work. And
it didn't work.
Why hasn't it worked? Because all through his life up till that point, he hadn't really had true obstacles that he needed to overcome. So then, and that was essentially the first one. And he's like, but why? Why didn't it work? And here, it could work. But the thing is that what you actually want to do? Is that the decision he's going to make?
That's the thing, is that he's so off balance, he actually doesn't know what he wants here. And that's the thing that I think turns this into a thing that will probably end up being self-destructive for Gon. If we break down, again, what Gon is talking about with you, so the Determinator aspect with the stubbornness and the resolve to just go through everything, with kind of what I'm trying to say here, and I don't know if I'm communicating it well, is that Gon has moments where he's the Determinator for others and he's not. You will see him have points, and I want to go back. I want to go back and rewatch like specific things, but I feel like there's parts where Gon will help people, and it's just like, why are you helping them? Like it's it just seems
like, well, why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't I? Yeah. And then there's other points where he's just like, I'm gonna go do this thing, and we're like, what about helping? Who? Like, it's like there's these people that don't even go onto his radar. I'm not going to call it a shit list. What I'm going to call it is the...
He has a priority list?
No, it's like the you don't exist list, like the you don't matter list. Like, it's kind of like when he really wants to fight Hisoka, right? And he just doesn't care about, like, anything all these else, other people. Like, he cares, I think, a lot about, let's say, like, Wing, or is it...
Wing and Zushi.
Wing and Zushi, thank you. He cares about them because they are basically the means by which he will be able to fight Hisoka and stuff. But I seem to remember the way he fought and the way he interacted with others on his way to fighting Hisoka and stuff.
And are you talking about opponents or like Kurapika and Leorio?
Just kind of in general. It seemed like he kind of wrote off people. And I don't even know if I can really call back a specific time, because Gon hasn't actually gotten as much characterization in terms of like the in-depth good stuff as like any other character that got the in-depth characterization.
Because like if it were some sort of priority list, like this is just how I think of it in my mind. There's a queue and then there's whatever's number one. There's nothing really past that. Yeah. It's just, you're not number one yet. This is all I focus on. This is all I see.
Right.
So if he has a number one thing, and then there's other people, say, trying to dissuade him from that, or, or whatever, or suddenly there's a number one thing, and that conflicts with moral code number two.
Sure.
And he's like,
Yeah, we haven't seen him have to throw away anything in his pursuit of something. Because it seems like he ends up basically trying to find a way to just push through it without having to sacrifice anything.
And if it is sacrifice, it's like it's short-term sacrifice. It's the doing the hard thing so that you can do the harder thing. But not like long-term, like...
Or, and this is something I think Genthru is actually a foreshadowing of.
Okay.
Is that Genthru is the kind of opponent where he wanted himself to be the focus point of whatever was sacrificed. He wouldn't let others essentially take the risk.
But that's already happened.
Yes. So in this instance, I feel like this is where Gon will have to weigh how much... Oh, this is the self-oriented stuff I wanted to get into. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe, and I feel like this is more a vibe and a feeling than... Because your stuff is way more based on, I would say, evidence, like, actual show, visual evidence. Okay. But I feel like with my thing, there's something about Gon where he wants what he wants, but he doesn't value himself that much. Now, this is something I think I'm reading too deep into this, but I'm gonna go at the father angle here real quick.
All right.
Because Jing left.
Right.
Because Jing left, Jing valued the world and what it had to offer more over his son. Yep. Now, Gon's entire goal up until the whole kite fiasco was to find his dad. Okay. I think that on some level, this is reading way too into it. I
don't know, though.
Do you like where this is going?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Gon wanted to find out the answer to how much value did his father get out of this whole ordeal versus this. He doesn't have any resentment towards his father. I think I used to think that. But it's that he basically just...
It was strange that he didn't seem to have it.
That's another thing that I feel like it was a clue that Gon is broken a little internally. And it's not ever going to be addressed in a direct manner. Meaning that I think that when this whole event is over, and maybe they end up getting to talk with Gon. I really don't think Gon's gonna die. I really don't want Gon to die, because I want there to be
how could it be called HunterxHunter after that?
Well, not only that, I just want it to be a thing of like, once this is all over, Gon needs to talk to some people. He needs to like process.
He needs to get a therapist.
He needs to get a therapist.
He needs to go like go find like Leorio or Kurapika or Melody.
He needs some hugs.
Yeah,
he needs some big hugs. But
hey, that's it. He doesn't have a Katara basically to constantly give him hugs.
Hey, well, Killua really loves him and he really wants to be there, but he just keeps pushing him away. But okay, let me go back to this. The father thing is that I feel like Gon subconsciously doesn't value himself. It's not self-hatred, but it's the kind of thing where I think he wants something. He wants something for him, and I feel like he keeps putting, like you said, a one thing at the top so that he can drive himself towards that. Because it's the act of pursuit that he gets a lot of, I think, identity from.
Sure.
Because it's probably what, on some level, Jing was all about.
Yeah.
Jing was a hunter. He was after the pursuit of whatever.
Right.
So Gon wants to be like Jing, but he also doesn't have potentially the value of himself because Jing put so many other things probably in his head above that. I don't think Gon thinks this way.
He probably doesn't focus on himself enough to actually like have the whole idea of self-value be a question, which explains all the times that he put himself needlessly at risk. But that does also explain why he has such a problem dealing with these kinds of things, because he doesn't think about it.
He doesn't
actually get introspective.
He doesn't get introspective.
He doesn't think like, I don't think I'm doing okay. Maybe I should talk to some people about it. Killua's always been a good friend. I should open up to him.
Wow.
He never goes there because he'll just keep moving forward.
Yeah, I loved that campfire scene way back in, what was it, like, it was right after the Hunter exam, I think.
Was it after the Hunter exam
after the
Zoldyx?
Yeah. So we're talking like episode 28.
Yeah, it was before they went to York New.
Right. Well, there was Heaven's Arena.
Heaven's Arena. So it was either after Heaven's Arena or before Heaven's Arena.
Yeah, there was a part where they went back and they talked, and I think this is something where Gon opened up a little bit, but it was more so about Killua and him finding an understanding together. There was a lot of good conversation there, but I feel like you're right. It's that Gon is never willing to truly ask for help.
Yeah.
Because the Determinator is the Determinator in everything. If I need help, that means I need to get stronger. I need to get better. I need to be the best person of me I can be. And that's why I think he's self-oriented. Everything he does is a way to improve himself for the purpose, probably of helping other people in some respects. But I think in a lot of ways, it's a cycle. I want to get better to improve myself, to get better to improve myself, to get better to... And
that's something that served him very well up till this point. He's been able to do a lot of things that other people would have said was impossible and all that stuff because he's constantly working on improving himself.
And a lot of people see that drive and they go, I want to spur this kid along. He's got something special there.
Right, and he's had people that helped him along, like that wonderful volleyball game. With that hilarious setup for shock absorption.
Hunter.
Yeah.
You have so much charm and but anyway,
but when it actually comes down to like the more serious stuff.
With this right here, we are seeing the culmination of a character that could not be themselves, I think. I think on some level, Gon has always probably had a little bit of an identity crisis. And it was that he never had a conflict strong enough to really open up and expose internally where he's gone wrong. On some level, I think this is also a clever meta way to get at the fact that your main character has some very vague characterization, and that's okay.
Yeah, because he's a little kid.
Yeah. He hasn't made...
He wants to find his dad. He wants to, have fun and be a hunter and do all that stuff. And then this crazy contradiction, pain, and all that stuff happens.
All that.
And how do you deal with it?
How do you deal with that? Well, we have only to rely on, I think, what we've seen previously. And I think if we look at what we've seen previously...
rely on our past experiences for this 12-year-old.
Yeah. It was always a thing, I think, that really kind of made me go, huh? was that Gon had this like worldly aspect to him of just feeling like he was experienced.
Right, street smarts and all that
But he was
stuff.
always very optimistic and
Which
very
seems
like...
to be in contrast.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a contrast there. So I think that it's not that he has had no characterization. Is that his characterization wasn't used to get at some hidden thing about him.
Right, you didn't find the new layers because the top layer was so strong.
Right.
When something finally comes along that can hit the egg hard enough to crack that top layer.
Well said.
The
Then
insides
we go,
get a little bit messy.
You got a little mold in there, buddy. You got a little bit of something.
Or I think we broke the yolk with this one.
Yeah.
You might want to have that looked at.
There's also another perfect aspect of hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
Hurting people hurt people.
Yep.
And I think that that's something also that Gon tends to ignore is physical pain, emotional pain, mental stress, and all those things. He just kind of pushes through it and
Which is hilarious because he's done such a great job of being this amazing person. Bastion of light and hope and all that is good. For Killua, when if you think back to the beginning, Killua was very much a hurt person that was...
hurting others.
Not even just hurting people. He was killing people.
He was killing people.
Like...
He's really come full circle. Gon needs himself back. He is really the only person that can save him. And I think that on some level, Killua can save him. This is the thing. Killua can.
Right.
But the thing is, odds-wise, if we're rolling the dice here,
it's not good.
We're looking at this DC check, this is not...
Because here's the thing.
Oh, no.
Killua can do all the things right. He can appeal to Gon. He can plead.
Be there.
He can be there. He can do all
eventually once he comes back.
Right. Yeah, at the end of the hour. Within the hour.
Oh, boy. Hopefully Killua doesn't get caught up with something.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That's that's going to happen.
Yeah,
no,
probably.
That's it. That's it, Jacob.
Yeah, and then now Gon will have to do this.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Gon's gonna do this alone.
But the thing is that Gon still has to make the decision of whether he's going to accept Killua's help. You know, he has to make the decision of what he's going to do. And in the state he is in right now, he is not thinking clearly. And like critical long-term thinking hasn't been one of Gon's strongest suits. I mean,
not at all.
Like he's got street smarts. He's got a keen nose and a keen mind.
He's got tactics.
Yeah.
The thing is we're talking about just like situational awareness with regards to your own like mental state and like emotional state. Dude, we get it. Like you are going to go through some pain, some really painful pain if you continue this. And I feel like story-wise, it's going to be so perfect when he does. Because the thing is that he's being proactive. This is the best part about Gon as a protagonist. He wants things. He goes after things. He cares so much about the things that he wants. And Killua cares so much. And Killua's kind of a reactionary character in a lot of ways. But this is going to be the moment. This is going to be the moment. I'm calling it right now. I feel this so strongly in my gut. Killua is going to make decisions, and these decisions are going to be so powerful, and they're going to hurt so much. But the thing is that once all's said and done, they're going to be together, and Killua's going to be holding him, and there's going to be a moment. Yes, no, this is the thing. I've been talking about this for a while now. Is that Gon is going to have a self-destructive moment. He's going to have a moment where he actually like hurts himself, not like the moment of like physically hurting himself, like Neferpitou breaking an arm off or something. It's the kind of thing where he actually like loses it, where he actually like breaks something internally. And I think he's going to have enough self-awareness that when Killua is there and is actually like, God, please stop. And he's going to be like,
the kid I used to know.
Well, I think that's the thing, is that there's going to be a brief moment where Gon's just going to be like, please, just help me. And in that moment, Killua is going to literally take full frontal stage and just.
If that does happen, wonderful. I would very much love for Killua to just, I mean,
consequences will probably already been done.
Yeah. Consequences will probably be already have been done. But I would love for Killua to basically be like, okay, I have an hour. All right, this would be crazy. This probably isn't going to happen. But he leaves the palace because he can run really fast. He goes into the town. He gets a skateboard. He brings it back.
Wait,
and
what?
when it's all said and done, he says, "Gon, you want to play with me? Try out the skateboard. like, because he used to have the skateboard back in the beginning. Basically, yeah. I know that's totally not going to happen. But basically, that's something that I feel like would need to happen. Not skateboard specifically. That would just be a representation, an example.
I totally get it.
But here's the thing: Gon has already been being self-destructive. We don't know how much of like a tipping point he's at or past.
I think you're right, though. You're right. Like, he has been self-destructive at that point. He is at a tipping point, and I think that the biggest tipping point will Killua be here in an hour?
Right.
Because if he's not, it's too late.
Yeah,
it's too late. And Killua literally stopped him. Like Killua did. We don't know for certain what was going on in God's head. I think that it's kind of funny how the narrator has been explaining everything that's been going on inside people's head, except at this point here,
right? Because he basically, I think he mentioned
wasn't
Gon's,
needed.
Yeah, and I think he did mention like Gon's pain and all
a
that
little
stuff.
bit,
He couldn't believe what was happening.
But there were very specific moments where they could have shown, or not shown, told us as the narrator what was going on, and they didn't do that.
Thank you.
They probably will eventually go back if they haven't kind of kicked the narrator out of the story yet. But if they do that, that probably means this is the sad thing, is that if the narrator if they feel the need to use the narrator,
then that means we're in the worst timeline.
That means we're in the worst timeline. Killua not there, because that means there's only two people. When there's two people talking, it's hard to do exposition. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
you know why? Especially in Battle Shonen, because generally, if there's two people talking, they're not in conflict with each other. Jerry, that was a bad representation.
Right. But yeah, totally get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying. Okay.
And here's the thing: there's a part of me that wishes Gon just killed Neferpitou.
Oh, you think he's not going to?
I think he will. But here's the thing: because with main characters. Yeah. I mean, I think he's probably going to kill her eventually. I'm going to kill you eventually.
We agree that Neferpitou is going to die.
Yeah,
unless it's an unfortunate
a miracle
truth.
Occurs, like she dead.
It would be probably because if Komugi or the king die, those will probably be one of the more tragic deaths.
Yes,
but Neferpitou will be like one of the most tragic deaths.
Oh, and here's something. What if he's like, all right, now we go heal Kite. She goes, she tries, she's like, I can't. He's like, okay, then here's my request of you. Die.
Yeah, that was my point, is that he's probably going to say, like, here's a rock. I've, I've enhanced it. Beat yourself to death with it. Like that.
Yeah. All right, stand still.
Stand still. Yeah. Oh my God. The biggest Jajenkin ever.
Yeah.
Just.
And the thing is that there's the actual climax of that happening.
Yeah.
But what I'm more excited for is the aftermath.
I know.
Because that's entirely new territory. We knew this was coming. We knew there was going to be some sort of falling out probably with Gon and Killua, right? They've been building up to it very well. But here's the thing. How are they going to pick up the pieces? How many pieces are they actually going to pick up?
No, that's the thing. That's what my prediction is, that eventually Gon will ask for help, and then Killua will help, and it will be beautiful. But the thing is it'll be too late, and Gon will basically be just lying there broken, and just it didn't mean anything. I mean, Gon has to get what he wants out of this, not because he doesn't want Kite back. Let's be real. He's too far gone, so to speak, in order to actually want
Killua had to remind him.
Yeah. So when Neferpitou's dead and Gon is broken, Killua, I think, is going to hold him and basically just never leave his side. It's going to be that moment where Silva was right. There's going to be something that's going to bring you back here.
But he's also going to be wrong.
And he's also going to be wrong in that Killua will completely ignore it, and he will be there. Sorry, you are.
There's a sadistic, twisted side of me that wants things to go differently.
Okay.
Everything
let's
happen
sadistic.
Like what you said.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But Killua's not there.
Okay.
And Gon is alone, and he realizes, I need help. And he's like, Killua, I wish you were here. And he's left to himself with his dark thoughts and all of that stuff.
Is this post Neferpitou?
The post Neferpitou, right?
Oh no!
And now he's like, what do I do? And then we might end up getting a reunion with Killua later, and everything is resolved. but not now, and probably not for a long time. We let it stew on this, so that when it actually happens, it is the fullest.
That hurts my brain to think about, because I almost don't think they can do that. One, because there will be some big implications story-wise once this whole invasion / extermination mission
this whole arc
is
is over.
Yeah, is that Gon and Killua won't be that important. Like think about it. There's going to be some big implications about what
happened.
Well, more specifically, what cult is babysitting right now. People Okay, we're getting off topic for the discussion. I think this is. I'm sorry, that was my bad for getting off topic too. But this is HunterxHunter's like one of their probably top 10 for sure, but probably top
5 for
7. Cause I feel like this episode.
Yeah, there were a lot of
this
episodes
episode
in
can't be the best episode we've seen thus far. There's so many more
just
rounded,
large numbers.
Well, not that too, but also I think just that there was so much recap that this was a good scene. Like, this is one of the most important scenes in Hunter x Hunter.
It was a good 15 to 17 minutes.
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
But I feel like we've seen episodes they were just so good, but this is one of the best, and the discussion that
certainly
could come from this is
probably
insane.
the best scene, or one of the best scenes.
But guys, thank you so much if you were one of the people that stuck through all the end of the discussion.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thank you for getting us to watch this awesome show.
Yeah, this is a show that I feel like it's the more and more we've watched of it, the more and more I realize how hard it is actually to convince someone to watch it.
Right, because it's just wait till episode 116.
Well, that not even that, but it's more watch everything, consume and digest and chew on everything, and let me know what you think about insert 25 different moments in Hunter x Hunter.
Come back to me afterwards and we'll talk. Because I have a long litany of questions.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the thing about Hunter x Hunter, is it lends itself to discussion, but it lends itself even more to perspectives. I really feel like there's a philosophy in Hunter x Hunter that goes beyond just kind of discovery-based, character-based discovery storytelling. And it's good. It's really good.
Yeah, I think so.
I think its highs are pretty high.
Yeah.
But guys, if you want to watch the next 2 episodes of Hunter x Hunter for our reactions of them, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there.
Yes.
You can watch. You can get into the Discord where you can chat with us about stories, non-spoilery Hunter x Hunter related stuff, or just whatever. Just hang out. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.